Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is your hostess with the most, is my princess Teresa Mayer. Welcome to another episode of Lipgloss Chronicles. I was not planning on recording today. I was going to do a personal reading for myself, but in the midst of that, let me turn my music down in the background. In the midst of that, I started to get messages that I think more people need to hear besides me. So I'm going to turn my general reading and my own personal general reading into a general reading for everybody, for the collectors, all of those under the side of my voice. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pick up the cards I already put down, and I'm going to go from there. I can tell you the overall theme of it, so I won't be too long. And the theme is literally, from what I'm getting, put yourself first. Self-love is not selfishness. Selflessness is not selfishness. Because you have to learn how to love yourself. You have to learn how to be comfortable in your own skin before you can be comfortable loving somebody else. Hey, Misty. That is the general reading, but I am being called to say, protect yourself, but do not be afraid to ask the Lord for help. Call upon Him when you need His help. Call upon Him when you need His strength. Call upon Him because He will protect you. Cast your fears and your worries and your cares on to the Lord. Yes. You are not on this journey alone. You are not here by yourself. You are here because you have a mission. You have multiple missions. You have multiple soul missions and soul contracts that you have signed before you was incarnated here or reincarnated here. God wants you to know that He has not left you. He has not forsaken you, even though you might not have everything that you need right now in this physical world, this physical 3D plane. We are literally, God, excuse my voice, losing it. We are literally ascending. Everybody as a collective is ascending from the 3D to the 5D plane, which is love, life, light, abundance, more God-like, more conscious-like, more God-conscious-like. You know, back in the day, we had the "What Would Jesus Do" bracelets. Okay, y'all have to remember that Jesus is literally just the Son of the Father. Now we're moving into the age of God. God, like, to be more like God. It's going to be a powerful reading, so bear with me, because that came out of nowhere. Warrior woman, what are you being called to do? And remind you that just because this card is a woman and it literally says warrior woman does not mean that it is just for a woman. Because as discussed before in previous readings, or just in general, everybody has the Kundalini energy, which is male and feminine energy. So the feminine woman, the feminine energy, is the more nurturing, mother-like, grandmotherly-like love. But when you put warrior woman in front of it, warrior feminine energy, that's the empowered energy of the woman. Yes, I will love you to death. I will hold you. I will nurture you. I will cherish you. But at the same time, if I have to be the disciplinarian and punish you, or, you know, put you in timeout, you know, mothers has to play both roles. We can't be too soft. We can't be too hard on our children. And children are anybody, you know, I don't care, because at the end of the day, we are still children and childs of God, you know. So this card is literally asking you, what are you being called to do? What is your deepest calling? What are you being called to do? And let me show you how these cards play out. Y'all see they was already laying down here, and I just scooped them up. This next one is mirror. Who or what is triggering you? What is your reflection? Your reflection, which is inner you. Your reflection. What do you see on the inside of you that you need to deflect outward? Let me try to break this down. When somebody is ticking you off or pissing you off or getting on your last nerve, other than you lashing out on them, you need to go within yourself, even if you take 2 or 3 minutes, 10 minutes, 10 seconds, however long, to take in a couple of deep breaths. Let that out and go within yourself and be like, why am I so mad at this particular person? What are they doing to bother me or press my buttons? What can I do to deflect this energy, this negative energy that I do not want? Because if you lash out on that person will lash back out on you. Negativity spews negativity. Positive is positive, light versus light. So it's something inside of that person that bothers you. Look inside yourself. That energy might be coming from you. You might have deflected the wrong energy on the wrong person. So it's time for inner reflection, inner thought, inner peace. Remember, self-love, self-peace, all of that is self-control. You have to look inward sometime and see, get that person's perspective. Put yourself in that person's shoes and be like, damn, you all right today? Like, what can we do to brighten up your mood? What can we do to end this whole argument before it even gets started? And if that person is too heated, sometimes it's okay to walk away, but don't walk away backwards. Walk away backwards. Don't turn your back on somebody that's angry with you. Don't do that, because I don't have trust issues, but I'm not a gullible fish either. You know, especially in the heat of an argument or altercation. It could be a verbal altercation. It could be over the phone. Whatever that is disturbing your peace, let that go. I ain't saying let it go permanently, but let it go temporarily. You step back and you pray about it, because you have to have a level head. Both of y'all cannot be triggered and calm at the same time. Somebody got to pull back and look at the bigger perspective. Somebody has to look at the bigger picture. How did this escalate as big as it did? What did I do? Or what did that person do? Or what can we do to change the situation? I'm going to come back to this card because I've got another message, but I want to make sure I got the triggering part right. What or whom is triggering you? I'm going to come back to that. Make that come full circle. Just say yes. What are we saying yes to? The warrior woman, to answer the call, to look inward, because the great awakening is coming. It says energetic upgrades, a new way of being, integration. We have a couple of wowzer things. I said wowzer. Wowzer things coming up in the cosmos right now. And Spirit would like to let you guys know that you are protected. You are awakening. Some people are not going to mentally and emotionally ascend with you, and that's okay. You might lose people along the way, and that's okay. I just said whatever does not suit you, you need to let that go. Not let it go permanently, but let it go so you can ascend. Don't fight with them. Ascend. Don't descend. Ascend. Rise, my people. Rise, my children. And that ain't just for us black folks. It's for every color under the spectrum of the rainbow. Rise. We have been depressed, oppressed far too long. Get up. Get up. Just get up. Ascend. Because if you don't want to, you're going to ascend anyway. I'd rather for you to ascend with me than I'm going to a grave site. And I will talk about that later, because a lot of people are choosing to stay asleep. They're choosing not to wake up, as you guys say. They're choosing to let go. They're choosing to die before their soul contract mission is up. They're choosing to not wake up fully. The time is now. The time is now to create. This is Lemira. It's creating heaven here on earth. It's happening right now. I just said that it's happening right now. The time is now to say yes to this new awakening here on earth. the time. This is a timing card. Trust the noggin. It's like the nagging feeling. Trust it. What is that feeling? Hey, how you doing? What is that feeling triggering you to do? What is it telling you to do? It's telling you to ascend. It's telling you to wake up. It's telling you to nurture yourself. It's telling you to participate in the Pleiadians, which is a star cluster. We can discuss all of this later in another video. But you are a human on a spiritual path, on a spiritual journey. Everything, life itself is a journey, but you have to have knowledge and the discernment to understand and to recognize that we are not just here to do one particular thing. We are not just here to be parents or grandparents or aunts and uncles, school teachers and doctors, and we have multiple missions. It says double missions. It says channeling and uplifting humanity. But it's not just double missions. It's multiple missions. Like your soul is like an onion. And, there is a skin. Onion is a skin. It's not like an apple because it has a core in the middle. At one point, it's going to stop you, like the earth. They say there's in the earth. They also say there is just a core rocky. We don't know because we ain't been down there yet. You can believe what you want to believe. But an onion don't got no core. You know what I'm saying? An onion literally is skins. You peel and you peel, you cut, you chop, you peel. But you will never get to a spot where you cannot cut or chop an onion. There is no stopping an onion. But what's in the middle of that onion, you can replant the onion will still regrow to something else. Without stopping. It's a constant flow, like water. It's a constant flow. It is a constant flow. It is a constant flow. Look at this. It's a constant flow. You see that constant flowing water here, this not stagnated. This water here, which is snow, which is melting, that comes to, look at this water constantly flows. We also have water that is generates in our body. We are 70% water. I could be wrong on the percentage. But anyway, water flows. Water is a consistent thing. It flows. But the cool thing about water is the fact water can be a gas, solid, and or a liquid, and it can turn back into whatever you want to turn back, depending upon the climate and the situation. That's the same thing that energy does. Energy, wow, I'm tripping because spirit is really talking to me right now, y'all. Like realistic shit. Water is we are a conductor of energy. Water is a conductor of energy. Water constantly and continuously flows. But at the end of the day, we are still humans. We need to take a break. Take a break. Life is a work. It is a masterpiece. It is a symphony. Get off the treadmill sometime and dance with life. Dance, breathe, tai chi, under the moon, under the stars. That's why I get my energy from the moonlight. I'm the daughter of the moon, you know what I'm saying? And realize that, yes, the water is flowing. She's flowing in the water. Can you see her? She's flowing in the water. Hold on, I'm trying to, without breaking consistency here, and excuse my nails, I gotta get done, but it's all good. See, she's in the water. The blue lady is in the water. The water is still constantly flowing. The mountain ranges behind her. She is free as she want to be. The moon is glistening. This is beautiful. She's taking a break. She's taking a break. She's taking a break to literally dance with life. Or is she taking a break from dancing with life? From dibbling and dabbling and being triggered and being aggravated and being, okay, my princess, you take over. Or her could be taking a break from life, from the turmoil and the troubles of life. She might be taking a break from her studies. She might be taking a break from looking within herself and going in a deep meditation state. She might be taking a break from being a hermit mode. She taking a break from that. Because she tired of dancing and struggling with life. She don't want to struggle with life. She want to just go with flow. She want to awaken. And I say she because over our energy, we already said was the warrior woman. So men don't feel demasculated when I keep saying she, because war is the men's side. Men go to war for any team. Women do too. But men, wow, are we going to fight, or pick a fight with some team, somebody, a country? But women, you have to realize, I'm not talking about just men and women. I'm talking about the energy. Women have the man masculine energy too, that I would want to fight. I got to fight for your love. I have to fight for your attention. I have to fight for your, there's the mode that we're in now. We're in this fight or flight survival mode, and God don't want us there no more. Him don't want us in that real mode unless we're fighting for injustice and inequalities, or we're fighting to be heard. So we can speak from the heart, the rest of him. Because he wants us to uplift humanity, and he wants us to channel the spirits of our ancestors, channel the spirits of the archangels, from God himself or from Jesus, or Archangel Metatron, or even Lucifer. I heard he was an archangel too, but of course he is, because he is of God. Rebuke the Luciferian devil spirit, but don't not call his name. Don't not call his name. Double negative. My mother will kill me later, but I don't care. Because you have to live in the darkness. You have to embrace the darkness in order to be comfortable in the light. Because there's so much darkness, but you got to step out of that. You have to balance the light and the darkness. You have to balance your shadow side of yourself and come outward. But know you're protected. This is the eclipse here. We just had an eclipse, or I was going to have an eclipse. We had a new moon eclipse the other day, a couple of days ago. And now in the 14th of December, we're going to have is it a full moon or a new moon? So I wasn't prepared to talk about the moon cycles. I got so much going on, and spirit, when they talk to me, it drains me a little bit. But so, just know we had an eclipse in December, and I will put the dates down. And eclipses are a very powerful energy, protective energy. New moon phase mean to give it to the universe. And I'm sorry if I'm struggling with my words. Sometimes when my princess, she channel, she try to decipher the English language, and then break those words down so it's understandable to the human race. So sometimes I feel like I'm stagnating over my words, but I am not. I am trying to allow my princess to take over my vocal cords. But the languages with an S in which she speaks is multiple. So she got to learn, and we're still learning. It's going to take forever because she speaks multiple languages. Speaking in tongue is real, and it's not of the devil. Sometimes when she get excited, I keep saying she because her name is my princess. It's not Dia, it's my princess. That's the name, her birthday name. That's what she gave us, and that's what we're going to go by. You don't like it? Go away. No. We're back. But new moon means to get rid of the negative. This in a dark place. Womb. The womb of a woman, a natural born woman who can bear children, is a dark place for the fetus. Yet the fetus is not afraid, because the fetus is getting all the nutrients that it needs to survive in the womb of the woman, of the mother, by the umbilical cord, which is attached to the navel. In the belly is also called your instincts or your second brain. Follow me here. Don't go nowhere. Don't want to come back here. So everything must be birthed into darkness. So you cast all your burdens, all of your troubles, all of your negativities, and your positivity with pure intentions. You give that to the darkness of the new moon. But mind you, this is an eclipse. So always remember, even though that moon don't shine so bright like the sun's still there. Something might be blocking you or triggering you. But remember, you are protected no matter what. Even though there is darkness, there will always be light in the middle of this protection. These are your protector, warrior women spirits. You're in the middle of this protection. You're in the middle. And are they standing on water? Yes, why? Conduction of energy. They're standing on water, and the water is rippling. The water is still in motion, but yet they are still. Be still and wait on the Lord and cast your burdens unto the Lord. Stop moving so fast. Take a damn break. Sit your ass down and you take a break. Sit down and take a break. And while you take a break, I'm pulling more cards. Share your voice with the real. Know that you are protected. Come out of that goddamn cave. That cave could literally be the ancestral curses that you are afraid to say. I am a reader of tea leaves. I am a reader of Torah. Let me tell you something. I heard this from another gifted woman on YouTube today. But I've always said this. My divination cards are literally a visual for what I am trying to relate. I don't need no divination cards to channel the spirits of the dead. Oh, I know something else. They're going to make me different from other people. Not only am I able to speak to what is unseen, Jesus, God, Mary, Joseph, the descendants, the long gone passed away souls. And my princess is able to energetically talk to living spirits like you and I who are physically watching this. I can literally tap into your higher self with your higher self permission. And I can speak to your soul, your mind, your heart, your inner you. I am working on that. That sounded demonic, didn't it? But no, I'm just excited. Because everybody say, oh, I'm telling the spirit of your grandmother who passed away in the house fire. That would be my grandmother. I didn't want to talk about anybody else's grandmother. This is my grandmother. I can channel my mother's energy. And she's in the other room right now. Not only am I an empathic story, see, I have multiple different spiritual gifts. And every time I think I want to master one, the Lord said, no, here is 5 more, Tia. I'm like, damn, really? You're like, yeah. Okay. So yeah, that is cool. I can do that. I can do it. I've been doing it over the summer, but I have not really been practicing. But that's why I wanted to record this, because I'm going to share my voice, and those who don't believe me or the ones that want to think they're going to trigger me can get the fuck from around me. Or better yet, I fuck off. I leave. You know, go, I go. I go, you stay. Okay? Because I'm releasing what is crumbling. What is crumbling around my life is my ability to give fuck. I don't give no fucks. No fucks has been given anymore. Alright? What's crumbling? Lightning. Lightning will get your ass up out of there. But behind every crumbling, everything, look at that. You look at it and you look at that bigger picture. That's beautiful. Because sometimes where there's lightning, there is rain. And where there's rain, there is growth. Where there is turmoil and bullshit and despair, there is always hope at the end of the tunnel. I should have did it. It'll come back. Answer the calling. Answer the calling. It's time to say yes, my love. Oh, I just said something about my grandmother. Y'all, I ain't making this up. What this card say? I just called my grandmama to come down here to help me. This says the grandmother of Jesus. This is Anna, the grandmother of Jesus. This is sending the light, laying foundations and divine plan. Now, if I pull the blue Mother Mary card, I'm just going to flip this phone over. This card is literally the grandmother card. This is my great nanny. my great-great-grandmama. But I do have a card in here that represents my actual factual grandmother. And this is telling me that you call upon them, they will come, because they are my personal team of protection. It is time to play with life. She's sitting in the wine glass, y'all. Behind her is the water, which is constantly in motion because she's sitting in her wine glass. Mermaid. She's a mermaid. Mermaid. My grandmother told me never be a slave to nobody. Never. She chilling. She's a mermaid. She's beautiful. She's a mythical creature. But she ain't too mythical because I see her. Just because you never seen it don't mean it don't exist. This was a mermaid. You see the mermaid? You see her? So same way you see mermaid, I see spirit. Same way you see mermaid, I hear spirit. Same way you smell mermaid, I smell spirit. Taste, see. All of the 5 senses, I got them done. They move on, you know? And I don't got no wine, but I got a wine glass in there that represents the living grandmother of my children and the deceased grandmother of my grandmother. I mean, my grandmother. Which is fucking awesome. So, grandmama is coming to me to tell me to play with life. Because I'm in the midst of a transformation phase. Look at this. I'm in the midst of transforming into the beautiful Mii'Princess that I am. You see that? Because you're already doing it. I have been issued. This is Akasha. I'm sorry, Akasha, but I've been entered into the Akasha records before. It's beautiful. It looks similar to this. Swear to God. And that is the book of life. That is the book of everything. That is everything. That is everything. Every answer, every book, that's the library of everything. Okay. It helped me realign my life. It was messages from God, messages from what I need to do, what I don't need to do, what other people need to do, what I need to help people do. So, and I know I keep putting this message back on me because it radiates to me, and I'm excited. But whatever, if it just resonates to you, then say so. But I don't know what else to say. But realign your life. Come join me into the awakening stage. Don't dim your light to fit in. Come join me. It is so pretty up here. The air is so pretty up here. Look, it's 3 of them. 3. Everything is beautiful. It comes in 3. 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. All 3 of y'all. Jesus, Mary, Joseph, God the Father, Son, Holy Spirit, me, myself, and I. Everything comes in 3. Everything good. Oh, priestesses. Look at that. Transformation. I'm transforming into the beautiful winged earth angel that I need to be. It might take me a minute. I started a little late, but hey, 36 is a good number. 3 plus 3 is 6. You break that down, it's 3, 3, 3, 3. Everything good comes in 3. The extra 3 will be what is it? In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, and me too. I'm in that too. Let me in that bed. I said let me in that bed. Initiation. Come on in the room. In this case, come out the cave. Come on out of the cave. And I got this in no type of order. Come on out. I'm still getting excited. Come on out the cave. Look at this beautiful woman here. Look at this beautiful priestess here. Look at her here. Look, they're coming out of the cave to greet her. That could literally be her ancestors. That could literally be her ancestors literally helping her. And it's 4 of them, because there's one all the way back there in the dark. And the closer they get to the cave, the innermost hole of the cave, the darker that they get. So this might actually be her mother, who's not even deceased yet. Her grandmother, her great-grandmother. She's coming. But look at the top. Those are planets. Those are beautiful. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 plus 1. That makes you. That makes 4. Break the chain. Break the ancestry patterns. It's time for healing and self-reflection. Come out of the cave, but don't forget to go back in there and bring other people out. God did not bring you out the fire to walk alone. He did not bring you out the fire to walk alone. He wants you to go back and help and save other people. He wants you to meet your soul tribe and to meet your guidances and your pillar of protections. He is... It's my grandmother, y'all. It's the Star Mother. This card represents my grandmother. No, Tia, don't cry. Don't get emotional. Just wait. Just wait. Pause. Everything gonna be all right. Because I have to get grounded and stay focused. Deep meditation. This is the pulse of the earth that is rooted to her, that is connected to her chakras. And her chakras are going up to the heavens. Around her are her orbs. It's her spiritual team. Over here in the corner, that's her main guidance and protector. That's her grandmother. Think this card game is a joke? That's my grandmother. Those are roses. Same color roses, but they're blended into her granddaughter. The earth has a pulse. The earth is alive. She feels. She hurts. She bleeds. Just like we do. Mother Gaia is tired of her inhabitants. So it's time for a deep replenishing. A deep replenishing. Get rid of all the negativity. She's giving it up to the new moon. Alright, hell, at this point, she don't care if it's new moon, gibbous moon, full moon. She just giving it all up because the earth is tired. So the spirits are leaving. They're retreating. They're o sila mamatindak pong pakalektak o mati mali ay o sila sibrameten na makanin ni maksimakan na mate mai taksimaan mo ni ay tidak ko mali o kamay ta o sila wo o matabasin magkabakali na matitapat sila kada buta mali tete mai sila batang pagumadi da mani taba mati sino matupo ho sila makamati da sila ram tete ta kada Woshele kamale ma shalamade kate mashita. The evilness is leaving this earth. Whether they were See, I don't dabble in the evilness of the darkness. That's why I'm kind of quiet. I'm trying to see what am I being guided to say now. Because I do have free will and I'm trying to see exactly what this message is supposed to be that they're trying to transmute to me. I did hear something about the spiritual realm. Let me just tell you exactly what I hear and we can put it in sentences together. How about we do that? And remember that spirit don't speak the way, not all of them, spirit don't speak the way that, we speak. Come out of the darkness into the light. Do not be afraid of what you cannot see, for I will give you sight. Oh, you a poet now. Tell me to shut up and keep talking. They're rude. Okay? Those inner thoughts and those inner voices that you hear, that you feel in your spirit and your heart, are not your thoughts. You're right. They're not. Tap into that inner you, the inner temple. Damn, they say, okay, show the card. I'm showing the card. Stop being rude to yourself. Stop mistreating yourself. Stop trying to dim your light to fit in, and just be your inner true you. Learn how to balance out your practical lifestyle, even though money is a materialistic piece of shit where we are from. We know for a fact that you humans that inhabit that planet, inhabit that planet, needs money to maintain, money to live, money to just be what you guys consider normal. So we're not telling you to go and quit your job and go hide out in the cave. We're telling you to do the opposite. We're telling you to maximize the system. Use the laws of abundance. We have put everything in place. We don't understand what's taking you guys so long to tap into the universal laws of everything, because everything has laws, and everyone must govern these laws. We also know that you guys are very stubborn, and you do not like laws. You do not like being controlled and or submit to ... But these laws are different. These laws are to help you and not hinder you. These laws that we have set in motion and in place over the many millenniums of many reincarnations, many incarnated, many lifetimes, they're there. Those writings in the caves are not this beautiful piece of artwork. They are instructions to live by and to guide by. The Bible, in which you call it, or the Quran, or whatever language you want to say it in, the biblical text, the word of God, Yahweh, whomever you worship, whomever you pray to, the name is not significant. Do not bite the head of the sender or the messenger. Listen to this girl. She knows what she speak of. Whomever you call the source, the divine being, the divine spiritual creator of everything, words were written down by a creation of himself and or herself. Words has been misconstrued, misinterpreted for years, millenniums, centuries, eons. We, you, y'all, us, they, them were taught to fear the maker, the heavens and the earth of the earth. Nor fear him. You love him, you respect him, you honor him as you would your father. Because that is what he is. He is your biological heavenly father. You decided to come here. You had free will before you were here. Acknowledge it. Stop whining. Stop pouting. Put your fucking bootstraps on and get what? Get to getting it. What? Get to getting it. I'm just the messenger. Get going. Do what you're supposed to do with your life while you have breath in your body. Because, thank you. When they said deep replenishing and everybody is leaving here, because if you don't do what you said you was going to do, one way or another, you're going to leave here, and it ain't going to be your time, and I don't want y'all complaining to me that I took you for your time. Okay, God, well, just take over then. Why don't you, my nigga? Shit, go ahead. I'm going to quote this because I'm just quoting what I hear. And my ear is really hurting real bad. This is different. Okay. Keep going. I don't want to hear, these are quotes, I don't want to hear I took you too soon, or I wasn't ready, or it was not my time to go. People blame me. People blame God. People blame the Father all the time for ending their lives, the lives of their family members too soon. That ain't got nothing to do with me. Because the prince of the underworld lives above surface. The prince of the underworld lives on this surface. Lucifer is the jealous, evil, spiteful, vindictive firstborn of mine. Jesus Christ is also my son, but that is the brother of Lucifer. Wow. Okay. I knew that, but I wasn't expecting God himself to be like, hey, since you're down there anyway talking to the humans, he give you something to say. I wasn't expecting that. I got the chills. I'm freezing. Oh, wow, this is so new to me. I mean, I talk to God, but I don't talk to God. Anyway, keep going. I'm supposed to say that out loud. Okay, message. Still from source. If people did not think you was crazy before, Tia, they sure enough gonna think you crazy now, and we don't even care. Because I made you in my image. I made you in my image. No, this is not blasphemy. This is you talking for me, because people always say, God, don't speak to me. God, don't speak to me. God, I'm tired of talking to y'all and y'all ain't listening. So therefore, I'm using this girl's physical body. Yes, I clear the word using. Even though Tia don't like when I say I'm using, but I use people according to my will. That is in the Bible. That is in the book. That the man, my children, the man, woman wrote. I wrote that book, that Bible, that prolific dissertation. People channeled me. People spoke to me. They could hear me either differently or similarly, but they heard me. I ain't have to scream and shout and holler to get their attention, because it wasn't so many of them, and it wasn't so many hard-headed ones of them. Basha Lahamek. That means hard-headed little gray-haired girl. I had to get her attention, but she was listening. I had to holler at her. I had to scream out. She screamed at me, though. She questioned me, though. She did what she wasn't supposed to do. The Bible said, don't question me. Why not? Why not? Why not question the man who made you? Why not ask me questions to see where I need to lead you when I need to guide you to? Why not? Why can't you question me? People misinterpreted the words of the books all the time. Stop dibbling and dabbling so much into what's right and what's wrong in them books, and you come directly to me. You ask me. You come to me in prayer. Prayer is a direct line of communication to me. You come to me in prayer. You say, amen, listen to me, God, I need you, and I will come for you. I will comfort you. I will comfort you in my arms, because I created you. I know every hair on your body. Every follicle I created. You think this girl crazy? You think I'm crazy too? I made her perfectly in the image and the likeness of me. There is nothing crazy about her. What's crazy is the fact that you think that she's crazy, but yet you don't know what normality is. What's crazy is when Jesus came down here, which was literally Jesus was me and I was Jesus. My soul had to get down and dirty and low to be born into flesh, so I can show the world that everybody has these same healing abilities and powers, because we are all from the same source. Jesus rose people. My son, your brother, rose people from the dead. Healed the sick. Baptized the sinners and the saints. He was betrayed by his own kind. Somebody was nagging him and triggering him and targeting him. The spirit of jealousy took my boy away from me. I came down there in human flesh, in the masculine form, because people respect men. And guess what had happened? They killed him. They tortured me. They tortured my son. They tortured us. And on his last breath, when I couldn't take it no more, forgive them, Father, for they know not what they do. Forgive them, Father, for they know not what they do. Forgive them, Father, for they know not what they do. Because she has taken her leap of faith, I'm being directed. She was pushed into her leap of faith. Y'all ain't gotta listen to her, but can you listen to me, or can you listen to me who speaks through her? You ain't gotta do none of that. Just get the fuck out her way. I said it. Get the fuck out her way, because she's got her mission to do, and she's gonna do it because she is the pillar of light, and there's more of her like her. It ain't just her. But it ain't none like her, because ain't none like me. Because I create everybody equally in my sight, not the sight of you, your brother, your mama, your sister, my sight. So everybody's different and unique. But she is the counselor of light. I am the counselor of light. There are multiple people coming to this great gathering. This will happen on their birthday. 12, 21, 83. Everybody gonna come gather together and see this great conjunction that ain't happened in almost 800 years, and they don't know what to do about it. Maybe you ain't gonna die. You gonna wake the fuck up. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up to your soul family. I don't know. This is, I said I wouldn't come back to this card, but this is a mirror image card. Mirror image. But she's the older version of herself. You can't see them. And they're upside down, though. Those are dolphins. Those are white dolphins. But I'm going to get ready to close this out. That was powerful. Wow. Because it's getting dark outside. And I need to get my lamp if I'm going to finish this up. But wowzers. I wasn't ready for that. But I am a star seed. So that's what star seeds do. We channel the energies of whatever want to speak to us. And for God got anything else to say? He said, no, I'm good. Why does God talk the way I talk? Because he created me to talk the way I want to talk. And he is a part of me, and I am a part of him. Without him, there would be no me. Without me, there would be no him. So with that being said, trust your path that the Lord has put you on. Because he has already pushed you out there. You took your leap of faith, and you are protected. And with that being said, y'all got to like really think about what just happened. Like, I talk to God all the time. But for me to talk to him on camera, and for me to talk to him on camera,